Alrighty, hello. You're back again with Buried Stars. Lots of fun, lots of fun. Let's see, where were we last time? Well, last time when we left off, we finally started getting to the nitty and gritty of this, game, I think, because someone is impersonating the dead producer of the show, and she's like, I'm going to kill all of you. Or like, one of you will remain. It's an actual survival audition now. So, my theory right now, probably one of the contestants doing it, because we're the only ones that like know for sure she's dead. And CL doesn't have a phone or like a watch, so he can't be the one doing this. So it's one of us. And it's probably the one who killed her, because I'm also working under the idea that someone has killed her. But yeah, we're in the investigation or discussion section of right after that, where everyone's like, what the fook is going on? Let's check Fader first, though, before we start talking to people. Let's see. Don't fall for internet trolls. S. Sung-yoon is spreading false rumors. Tired of hearing the criticism, he gained attention through great talent. Don't worry about me. Sent the preliminaries. So, show appreciation or complain? Let's show appreciation. Thank you. This happens all the time. Don't worry about me. It's glad to hear that it happens all the time. No! You got more screen time because you got good reviews and didn't cause any controversies. I didn't expect to get attention like this. So I guess certain people still believe me. Yay! Yay! Raid with mask on. I will remember that dude. Let's see, is there anything interesting? B-Stars guy, you've done something wrong. Why remain all silent again when the troll runs amok on Fader? Let's see. Anything interesting? Oh wait, that's from the... Interesting, is that it? This wraps up today's introduction of the top 5 contestants. Leave it for seeing the real survival show, and don't forget to vote. The one thing that does bug me about this is, like, there's so much crap on this timeline, like an actual timeline, but, like, this is a game, you can clean that up if you need to. Was it all a show, making a fuss on the stage? I knew it. She was doing all those things to get more votes. Oh, this is a picture of Ju Young. And it looks like she's having a panic attack. Why does this mean that she's faking it? Oh, it's lie detector. I could like how I've started to actually like notice who's saying what, like recognize usernames. I'm like, oh right, this is the guy that's full of garbage. Anyways. Faked panic attacks. When Ju Young showed symptoms of panic attacks during the show, many people suspected her faking it to win sympathy votes. Let's see. After she left the group, Ju Young spent her free time working in a cafe as a barista. Okay, but just in case you didn't know, coffee is well known to aggravate panic attacks and depression. Okay. It seems like it proves that their panic attacks are real again. Pointed out that Ju Young enjoyed coffee as a barista after leaving her group. They didn't forget to point out that coffee and panic attacks don't mix well. Yeah. I mean, she just might have not known. I don't know, I didn't know that. So fucking... Or you know. Learn something new every day. Reading Rainbow. Nothing much. Nothing much, Phantom. We've just been going through Fader. So far, all we've really done is just read up on what's been going on the outside. Basically, all we found is that Ju Young worked as a barista, and that can cause, or coffee can cause a lot of social and anxiety and panic attacks, hence why she probably has panic attacks. Starbucks is super expensive, it's absurd. Alright, anyways, yes, this. Rich student to get a scholarship. Oh yeah, this. This is interesting. Unfair acquisition. S. Sung-young claimed that Gyu Hyuk had unfairly taken away the scholarship opportunity from a needy student. I am very curious about that. I'm gonna question him on that, like, immediately. That's who I'm gonna go to first. Let's see. She doesn't talk about her past. Oh, right. How about Inha doesn't talk about her past at all? Yes, Sung-young raised the question of why the staff was not revealing Inha's past. They assumed that there must be something fishy in her past. Yeah, kind of like, Hye-sung. Maybe. Maybe that's why he's all uppity. Kind of like, oh, you get to hide your past and I have to get it revealed on Fader. Let's say, is that about you and Woo-suk, or are they just saying it after watching Beastars episodes? Let me read up, because I don't know what they're talking about. I've been checking on Fader, and a rumor is spreading that Masquerade had been having a serious inner conflict even before you left. I don't know if that's true. It wants me to react to this person's message, but I don't even know if that's true. Deny the issue, ask about the topic. Maybe he knew about the incident where they failed to make the record deal. Let's do this one, because I want lore. I've heard something. It was true that there had been lots of conflicts. Maybe they knew about the incident where we spoiled a record deal. Not that many people know about that. You don't think Woo-suk has been telling people, right? He's still arguing with your fans on Fader. What's he trying to pull? Huh. So I'm assuming Woo-suk is one of our old band members and he is frickin' cuckoo. If there's some truth to S. Sung-young's story, things could get worse. Uh-oh. Side check for new mentions later. All of the audience saw him so spaced out and lazy after that accident occurred during the finals. I find it so funny for him to act like he's mourning Sung-young so seriously now. This is just a picture of the God, these fans read into way too much shit. Aftermath. Hye-sung looked lost on TV. Some claimed he looked shocked after news of his prior school violence broke. Interesting. I don't know, where did all those facts come from? No idea who it is, but I guess they definitely know all about Dooyoon. Maybe it's Sung-young Shin herself. Lol. Blah blah blah, that's the stuff we've already read. I'm reading comments on the timeline, but they're nothing new. Everyone knows that the producer gives special treatment to Hye-sung. Such a crazy account. Blah 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 blah. Now here's something. I did everything I could to push Hye-sung up in the ranking. I got involved in the editing process and pressured the judges. I wonder if that's true. Favoritism. The Sung-young claimed that Sung-young had favored Hye-sung in every way. Let's see. Trolls reported, Beastars, knock it off. What the fuck? What? I'm just kind of like scrolling through trying to get the interesting stuff because a lot of this is just kind of like filler. Which is like, meh. Let's see. It'd be good if, gameplay-wise, if, like, you see how there's reactions to, like, tweets and stuff? If these were, like, folded under the tweet, and if you, like, clicked on the tweet, it would expand. So if you actually wanted to read all of that stuff, you could do it, and it wouldn't be such a pain to scroll through. That would be good. Let's see. Shin, team producer, right. Anonymous account. Anonymous account using the name of Sung-young has appeared on Fader. It was attracting attention by spreading salacious rumors. I was like, what is that word? I'm not reading my... don't have my glasses on, so I was like, what? Right. Let's see. An hour has passed since the accident, but they failed to identify who's alive or not. Beastars is terrible at managing part-timers. Oh, here we are. We're receiving tons of messages about the show. We are not sure about the future of the show, but since there are so many of you expressing your support, surely we can't end it like this, right? Alright, public opinion. The company seems to be more concerned with the timing of when to resume the show, when they didn't even take control of the situation. Some criticize them for that, while some seem to understand them. I think they're full of bullshit. Yeah, and see, all the comments are like, this is stupid, capitalism. Let's see. Is everyone in shock at such a crazy and huge accident? I know how much you are worrying about the contestants. The good news is our lovely Ju Young is alive, and so are the others. Okay, that's like at least a useful tweet from the main account. Let's see. Oh, that's an automated tweet. I was like, why did the Inha tweet that? I'm like, oh, it's automated. Never mind. Okay. One of my friends was at B-Star's show for a part-time job, and now I can't reach her, and I don't know if she's okay. B-Stars didn't provide a staff list to the rescue team. What? So they can't possibly know who's missing and who's been rescued. That's concerning. Staff list. The list of staff members who was working at the time of the accident wasn't finalized yet. It will take some time to identify who's still missing. Why would they not give them a staff list? The Wendy's roast tweets? Yeah, give me my Wendy's roast tweets. Oh my gosh. Let's see. The broadcasting station is checking the audience list. Okay. Seeing the comments plus on Houston's official account, he still seems to be trapped there. Blah, 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 blah. We just handed a list of audience members to the rescue team. Okay, so they have a list of audience members, but not staff members? Concern. Alright, audience list. The rescue team got the list of the stage audience and is now counting the number of survivors. Okay, so we'll see if anyone else is dead. I'm Gyu Hyuk Lee, I'll do my best. Oh, that's another automated tweet. What's best firm taken care for? Blah 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 blah. Accurate information. Yeah, that's actually interesting. I wonder if they did provide accurate information, because if they don't have a full staff list, their audience list might be a bit screwy as well. Let's see. We don't know how many of the contestants were rescued. The number of missing people is very specific. Where did these stats come from? Yeah, something is fishy. Another automated tweet. Oh, that's the end. Cool. Okay, now we can actually talk to people. So, Gyu, what's up with this, you stole a... Why is my brain not working? Frickin' scholarship from some dude.
어떻게?
How did they know about that? Or, yeah.
대체
Sung Young doesn't even know what they're talking about. The scholarship is for the student without any financial means. Why would you...
도윤아,
Doyoon, it's true. Oh shit. He's just admitting it. Doyoon raised his head and stared at Gyu Hyuk. Gyu Hyuk nodded weakly. I received a scholarship when I was in school. I'm sure another student had to suffer because of me.
Huh?
But why?
아니야.
It wasn't about the financial issues, as they say on Fair.
그러면
Did you get good grades? Then it's not unfair, right?
그건
It was the referral system. Oh. I think there were other students that were more talented and desperate. No, I know so. I deserve to be criticized for accepting the unfair advantage. Doyoon didn't know what to say. Gyu Hyuk lowered his head and smiled awkwardly. I wonder if I'm putting the benefactor on the spot. I wonder how they knew about this. Just how much do they know? That's very interesting. I wish he'd tell me more, but he seems very, like, well, it's true, let's move on. Alright. Audience list.
그래도
I think they're almost done checking the audience.
그래.
I know, it could have been a disaster. But they are still checking the staff.
그건
I think it's more complicated. It doesn't seem logical, though. As for the show, the staff is supposed to be the family, right? Are you saying they should take care of the family first? Maybe you need to get close to him to say that. To say, maybe. Yeah, because I've only got the, like, equivalent of, like, the first free time event for each person so far. I think I've gotten it for everyone. Yeah. I might actually have Ju Young's second one, I don't remember. That's what families do. No, not always. Some families are worse than others. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky because I know this dude, his like whole thing is like he lives in his father's shadow. Some families are worse than others. Let's go with that.
아닌 것 같아.
Not always. There are families worse than strangers. Hell yeah, he
맞아.
does hate his father. I fucking knew it. That's true.
솔직히
Hell yeah, daddy issue. Alright. It's probably a good thing now, but nobody came here. I'm no different. But you're in a different situation. Because I was a disgrace to my father's family. Yep. Yu Hyuk shook his head weakly. You heard the interview, right? He said he was ashamed to have two jokers in the family and just hung up.
그래.
It was too much. Was that really necessary?
아니야.
He wasn't pretending to be mean. That's just how he thought. Welp. No one from his family came to the venue to see his performance. When the staff visited his uncle, he complained that his family had produced two jokers. Fun. I didn't mean to talk about family. Do Yoon felt awkward after hearing Yu Hyuk's downcast voice.
알잖아.
Eating together makes you family, I guess. All Masquerade members thought we were family.
그럴지도.
I know one thing, that they were inattentive towards people they worked with.
아무래도
The number of audience gets checked accurately as they enter the building.
그렇지.
But the staff includes part-timers and and contract workers. Okay. Treated them like disposable tools. Now that I'm in this mess, I can see it more clearly. I wish they would hurry up and confirm the staff list too. Missing people. It's easy to check the number of survivors from the audience, but more... I need my glasses. Hang on. Yoink. Alright, glasses on. It's easy to check the number of survivors from the audience, but more difficult for the staff because the exact number of temps and subcontractors isn't clearly known. Interesting? Anything else? Oh yeah. Try the anonymous
어떡해.
troll. They appeared out of nowhere and started stirring things up. You can tell they're trying to create commotion just by looking at the username. Doesn't she have like an official account? Wouldn't that be like really obvious it's not her official account? I don't know. Whatever. Why did they have to come out at a time like this?
어쩌면
That's the wrong question. They came out now precisely because it's a time like this. If they're not worried about getting embarrassed or criticized, this is like the best timing. Like the best timing? That's... It feels weird for Yu Hyuk to just kind of say like that. Why would they get embarrassed? Nobody can figure out who they are in the first place.
그렇지.
Right. They have nothing to lose. Let's see. Can't let them spread rumors. We have to put up with it. They're out of anyone's control. Can't let them spread rumors. We can't just sit around and watch while they are blabbering nonsense.
그렇지만
I'm angry too, but I can't agree with that. If we take action, we're falling for their trick. People will think we're pathetic for arguing on Fader while being stuck down here. I That's true. Tuyun weakly dropped his arms. I wasn't thinking that far. If the show is in such chaos, then Fader itself should be doing something.
어쩌면
Maybe it's inevitable that people like Sung-yoon are acting up in chaos like this.
아무래도
Since the response from the show is naive and hesitant, the mass media get overheated, people get excited. We get contestants like Hye Sung aiming to rebound, and we also get anonymous accounts seeking attention.
그럴까?
Are you saying we're in a situation where troublemakers can't be avoided? We'll just have to wait for the situation to sort itself out so that troublemakers will disappear. That's an interesting way to look at it. The inappropriate and vague response to the accident by the company resulted in more confusion to the media, viewers, contestants watching for a chance, and a malicious, anonymous user. Alright, anything else? You, me boy. Contradictory. Let's go with... I'm gonna try to do some of the extra ones because I'm curious this time around, because we've got a lot more... The information we have this time around is a lot more interesting than what we had before, so I'm like, Let me readjust. Let me see. Okay. They can say whatever they want, but that was too harsh.
틀렸어.
I know every single vote counts. That's just the imagination running wild.
아니었어.
Jo Young's symptoms never seemed timed or fake. It wasn't like that. We were all there when she suffered it for the first time.
그랬지.
P-Stars basically forced it to happen. They pushed her right to the edge. Ugh. People just watching the show probably thought the timing was too convenient.
그래.
The timing was great though. It was added by editing.
맞아.
That's how they created the narrative. They switched the timing and made her look like she was pretending. Oh. That's when people started to call her a liar.
그랬나?
I heard she complained. She talked to Shun Yung directly. And I'm sure Shun Yung didn't respond. Oh boy. Yu Hyuk gulped. His quivering eyes dropped. Ju Young must have felt insulted. Alright. Let's see. Where's the one with the photo? Or this. I guess I just did the one with the photo. Who do you think Sung Young is? One of us. They've thrown bait everywhere.
그러니까.
Regardless if they're true or not, all of their comments affect us since we're in this situation.
그럴까?
Do you think Ju Young will be alright? She's doing better than I thought. No one can remain aloof at a time like this.
솔직히
She had left the group, so there's nothing strange about her working part-time. But why are they talking about coffee and panic attacks at this point?
그랬었지.
It was quiet during the preliminaries.
그랬지.
Yeah, I know. Is it because people didn't recognize her when she worked at the cafe? I'm sure somebody would have recognized her if that was right after Beloved got disbanded.
그럴까?
Maybe they were waiting for the right timing? They're acting like they know about us. I can't tell if they're telling the truth or bluffing.
Huh?
Bluffing? Yeah, to show off their knowledge, when in fact, they just guessed or heard it from someone else.
그럴지도.
That might be true.
그런데
Do you? Have you seen Ju Young drink coffee since she joined the show? Not really.
아니.
Nor did I. Interesting. Alright, I guess that's all the interesting stuff I want to talk to him about. What is you going? Hey, you want to talk about your panic attacks? Oh boy. They found the right time to post a groundless rumor.
결국
I think they're trying to talk about your...
알아.
I know.
Ju-yoon dropped her head and paused for a moment.
그래.
I did work as a barista. I don't think it was necessary to mention it during the interview, and I just let it slide because the show didn't talk about it either. Coffee? Yeah, I like drinking coffee.
Why didn't the show cover it? They always rake over the past. Coffee provokes panic attacks, doesn't it? This feels like if I say, doesn't this provoke panic attacks? It's gonna be like, oh, well, I fucking didn't know that. Why didn't the show cover it? Why didn't the show talk about this? It's been exposing all the other matters from the past.
글쎄.
Well, only Shung Young knows the answer.
근데
Yeah, I'm doing the character voices. All the voices are in Korean, so I gotta do the voices myself.
I'm surprised you didn't ask.
어?
Huh? About what?
그게
I thought you'd ask me about how coffee and panic attacks don't go together.
그건
It's...
People tend to ask me first because many people know about it.
난
I've been enjoying coffee since before I started having panic attacks. I hadn't worked for a long time after leaving Beloved, so I decided to work at a cafe when the job was offered to me.
Do-yoon wanted to point out that it was different from the relationship between coffee and panic attacks, but decided to change the subject. Ju-young worked as a barista while taking time off and revealed that she is a coffee lover. Her haters claim that she was a phony trying to get more votes because of coffee aggravated panic attacks. Bitch!
혹시
You said it had been a long time, but still, no one recognized you?
어
Sometimes people would ask me if I was Ju Young from Beloved. And I said no. I told them they were mistaken.
Are you saying you pretended to be someone else?
그래.
I even asked the manager to give me a different name tag. No matter how much time went by, people continued to criticize me, so I wanted to deny myself.
근데
But I guess I couldn't fool everyone. Since it's resurfacing like this.
Alright. It is true that Ju-young worked as a barista a long time after she had left Beloved. She even wore a name card with a pseudonym to hide her identity. Interesting. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting to ask her about. Anonymous account, favoritism, aftermath, reason for exception. I'm curious about this, because her past is a big part of her backstory. So, you know, what does she have to say about
대체
Inha's past not being revealed?
I can't believe they are attacking her with that.
그래요.
It's true they did mess with Inha's past, but...
근데
or didn't, excuse me.
It was different from getting favored or covered by this show.
그래도
They didn't hesitate to exaggerate things or criticize her.
어
But it must have been a different issue though.
Inha was standing on the other side. Ju-young turned back after staring at her for a while.
확실히
As for the rest, there's something that catches your attention. Your masquerade.
난
I'm Beloved. The group got disbanded and the company went bankrupt. I know it must have been hard for you, but it's your fault. Isn't that a cliche?
All but one live. Who would I choose? I would probably choose, at this moment, Ju-young, just because I've gotten the most of her backstory, and I enjoy her character as someone who's kind of like... someone who was able to understand when something like hit a dead end and just wasn't working, and was like... someone who was able to understand when you have to cut ties and go off on your own, or try things for yourself. And even though she kind of gets a lot of flack for it, she doesn't seem like she regrets that decision, and she feels like she still made the right choice. So I respect her a lot for that. Let's see.
The group got disbanded and the company went bankrupt.
Oh wait, I already read that. Let's see. Beloved disbanded after she left the group. The agency, which had been in financial troubles, was also forced to close. Many people acknowledged that she had suffered, but still felt her actions were unwarranted. They left out were.
Gyu Hyuk was Byung-hee Lee's fame behind him, or has. Hye-sung has an issue concerning his school days, which is a minus for him.
아마
But as for Inha, they had nothing to talk about.
맞아요.
She never told me about her past. It's ridiculous to doubt her for something that wasn't mentioned in the show. Yeah, the only thing we know about her past is that she was a professional dancer. I'm wondering if that is, like, breakdancing? Something you'd see in, like, I don't know, idol music videos? Or if that's alluding to something that's more like exotic dancing? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, all could live but one must die. Oh, I guess I would pick Ciel, just because his character basically revolves around him being whiny and complaining so far. Like, I know he's got it hard with, like, Soo-young kind of being treated poorly and downcast, like, by all of the competitors, or, like, a lot of the competitors and Soo-young, but I don't know, man. Like, you don't just actively complain about it all the time. You kind of, like, pick your head up and just keep going. He kind of just, like, whenever that gets brought up, he's always like,
Oh, woe is me. Everything sucks. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like... darkness.
but yeah. I guess I would pick him. Anyways, it's ridiculous to doubt her for something that wasn't mentioned in the show.
분명해.
Maybe that was the intention, to make people believe that there's something. That's Soo-young's intention.
That's actually kind of a smart trick. If everyone else has something to hide, and Inha doesn't have anything revealed, obviously she's got something. Very tricky. Very, very tricky. Some more logic. What do you mean by that? I'm curious!
역시
You saw how the other guys got attacked. There's a similar logic. Planting a seed of suspicion in the group of truth that's either been revealed or speculated on.
Truth and suspicion.
그런가요?
The National University Gyu Hyuk graduated from. Doesn't it offer all kinds of scholarships? Maybe they just wrote whatever they could think of.
내 생각엔
Well, we already talked to him and we know that's untrue.
This is pretty clear compared to other rumors. Or he could just deny.
It's his decision whether to answer or not. Remaining silent is part of the contract. It's his decision whether to answer or not.
그건
It's up to Gyu Hyuk to decide whether to give an answer. You wouldn't even feel the need to explain yourself if you're so innocent. Yes! Ju Young is the character I have a really easy time reading. Like, I don't think I've gotten a downvote on her once. But every other character I've at least fucked up once. Ciel... I think Ciel's the character I have the hardest time reading. I just can't get a read on that guy.
Right. He should do that when he feels like it.
난
Without even knowing it, I spoke like a B-Star staffer.
You can just say no, whether it's true or not.
To speak about myself, my own will must...
Ju Young mumbled to herself while staring in one direction.
왜일까?
What do you think Gyu Hyuk is thinking now? If people start to believe it, it will be accepted as corruption or dirty play.
아마도
Considering his personality, he'd probably let them blabber on.
분명해.
As Soo-young is obviously waiting for a very specific response. They were hostile toward Gyu Hyuk for depriving someone else of a scholarship, when he himself wasn't experiencing financial hardship.
Someone disclosed Gyu Hyuk's unfair receipt of a scholarship. He faced severe criticism that he stole the scholarship from a poor student when he was already rich.
네.
The intended response can already be felt.
그치만
There must be a strict policy concerning the college affairs. I don't believe it.
맞아요.
Yu Hyuk is not the kind of character. About that,
두나,
I'm surprised you used the word character.
I guess the show got to me.
Right. We've agreed on the rules of the show after all.
Unfair. It is absolutely foul play if Yu Hyuk received the scholarship on the excuses of financial hardship. He didn't get the scholarship on hardship though. It was like, what was it? Referral program? That's like, still, but it's not like as shitty. Alright, we got you. Oh boy, it's a guy that every time I do his voice, it kills me, and I can't fucking stand him sometimes. Alright,
그게요.
strange letter.
Oh, are you referring about the blackmail? Blackmail.
어?
Did it actually happen? Sale scratched his head.
사실은
It's true she received blackmail. The sender cut letters from magazines and pasted them on paper. Well, she's done a lot of things in the past, but this was new for her. But as you know, this one was very controversial. First show. Bleh.
She received anonymous blackmail right after the finals began. She had done many things in the past, but it was the first time she received blackmail. Interesting.
아시겠어요?
You know, about the rankings. How many minutes of footage, song selection. People complain about all kinds of things. It's got nothing to do with the collapse or S. Sung-young. I got carried away and said something stupid earlier.
그래도
But if it was blackmail about the show,
도윤이 형
Do you and think about it. What would you do if you received blackmail?
I have to find the sender. There'd be nothing I could do. Shouldn't fall for it by reacting to it. This one.
그런 것 같아.
She had no choice but to ignore it. Running wildly would only prove that she had fallen for it. Maybe that's what the sender wanted to see. Blackmail's the worst. Yeah, it's just like, you've no way of combating it, and it's just like awkward, always lingering over you. So it's just like, ooh. Let's see. Seal slowly nodded after staring at him for a moment. Yay! Finally.
That's the show's official stance towards threats and blackmail. You said Inha received a letter from an unknown source, right? The production crew responded in a similar way.
그건
She told me herself. The wording was a bit different.
그거야.
Popularity or not, she just went. But it was the same reason after all.
I don't think there was any reaction.
한마디로
If she appears to be in a rush, it will just make the sender happy. She needs to come out, looking sharp as usual, so as to show his action had no effect on her whatsoever.
They're the cops. That's true, but if it's anonymous, then you've got problems. If it's blackmail, and it's like really obviously one person, then you've got grounds to work on. But like anonymous shit like this, you're kind of fucked. Unless they mailed it. If they like delivered it in person and like all done anonymously, you're very fucked. All right.
That's why Shun-young ignored it.
Are you saying it's irrelevant to the Vader account that's been acting out?
I believe so.
Blackmail. Ciel confirmed that the blackmail Sung-young received was composed by cutting and pasting letters from print media. In other words, impossible to track. Alright. Story has resurfaced. Investigation rumors. What is this one? Background checks and contestants. Oh, right.
그게요.
Basically, they went and checked our backgrounds more than just the background checks.
Background checks.
혹시
You guys conducted them, right? Ciel fiddled with his backstrap.
근데 그게
What contestants told us just wasn't enough.
어?
Why is that?
그거야.
They tend to massage their stories to make themselves look better, and there wasn't enough info. For example, Hye-sung didn't mention anything about his criminal record.
대체
How far did you investigate? CL's eyes quivered for a second.
사실은
We didn't do it directly.
그렇다는 건
That means...
그렇죠.
We hired agencies.
Oh shit, private eyes. She made it this far by carefully walking the line of legality. Despite her success, public opinion about her was mixed. Yeah, that tracks. You left it up to the outside... Oh, excuse me, I burped. You left it up to outside organizations.
We had too much work. With little time. With little time. Blah 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 blah.
Outsourcing. Because the info provided by the contestants could have been distorted, the show collected more data using other methods. Since the show staff was already so busy, they hired background check agencies to carry out the work. Interesting. Let's see. Outsourcing. Let's do staff list.
아직이에요.
They still haven't confirmed the number of staff.
그랬었는데
I thought it would be quicker than counting the audience.
왜요?
Why?
그거야
Because they all work here. CL stared at Do-yoon for a moment.
도윤이 형.
Could you put a bit more thought into it?
About why there's a delay in confirming the list of staff survivors.
네.
Yes. Do you know why the things are going the way they are?
I think I know. I should pretend. Bitch, I do know! Why do I have to pretend? I do know what it is. It's because contractors and freelancers are left off the staff list. Whatever. I think I know because I do know. I think I do.
정말요?
Really?
왜요?
Why? Let me say.
Do-yoon was lying, so he had nothing to say. That's aggravating. CL shook his head after seeing Do-yoon's hesitation. Bashes head into wall.
Do-yoon, you could just tell me if you didn't know.
I did know. No, I'm sorry. I thought you'd be offended if I kept saying I didn't know.
It's offensive if you lie about it. I didn't lie, though.
그런 편이죠.
There are different types of staff members. We have temps and contractors from other companies. That's what I said. Alright, that's another thing annoying about this game. Because it assumes that with every interaction, like one of these interactions, the investigations, it just assumes you don't have any of the base knowledge from the other parts of the interaction, or investigation. So I already knew all that shit, but I still had to lie.
It's not as sympathetic as checking the audience when they enter.
I see.
그런가?
I didn't know.
You didn't have to know about it, since you're one of the contestants. It's just that I feel better about how they treat the staff. It's sort of dawning on me that I kinda gave you a Nagito voice.
Oh well. These contracts were terminated a while ago.
그리고
We don't work with agencies anymore.
어?
Did you gather info? Or enough
아니요.
info?
No, there was an issue. Hye-sung, for example. It was ridiculous. The staff began to complain because one of the agencies was making too many mistakes.
그렇죠.
We didn't even pay off the entire balance because it was their fault.
Didn't the agency file a suit? Should have told the contestants about it. We'll go with this. Didn't the agency file a suit?
그러면
Didn't the agency file a suit? She didn't pay the balance. You violated the contract, right?
네?
I'm surprised you would ask me that. There were conditions when we signed the contract.
그렇다고 볼 수 있죠.
Both sides had to take responsibility for the mistakes they made, and there was also a clause concerning confidentiality.
그렇다는 건
So they just called it a day? Happy with the previous payments?
그 말은
If there's a dispute, the agency has to refund the full amount.
아니,
It's pretty serious if the agency was hired.
그치만요.
It was also stated in the contract for contestants. Entrust the show with the decision, and don't hold each other responsible for incidents that happened during the show.
That's unfair, though.
아무래도요.
Young needed the ingredients. I know it could be a very controversial issue, but I think it was a necessary evil for the show.
It was necessary.
I can't believe I'm arguing Young's side right now. I guess I began to resemble her as much as I hated her.
Some depth to your character? Not whiny? We'll take it.
Anyway, as you said, we just ignored it. That's how we got this far.
Let's see. The contracts with background check agencies were terminated after some controversy surrounding Hae-sung's past. The confidentiality clauses will likely keep the agencies quiet. Ooh, interesting. Do we have anything else? Anything interesting? No. Public opinion. The company seems to be more concerned with timing of in the show. Let's see what you say about that as a staff member.
That's so wrong.
Yep.
The injured list isn't final yet, and we still don't know about anything about Young's. They should make the decision after getting us out of here first.
애매한데.
They are putting the cart before the horse.
Half of them don't realize the seriousness of the situation, and the other half don't accept criticism for their mistakes. I guess this isn't their best interest.
너무 나갔어요.
Still, this is too much.
Seal groaned while biting his lip.
아니야.
Whether to continue with the show or not is not important right now.
그렇다니까요.
Let's just hope the idea came from a very few people. They can say whatever they want on the outside, but it shouldn't affect the people inside.
글쎄.
I don't think anyone's thinking that far at a time like this.
아닌 것 같아요.
Are you sure? Didn't you see how Hie-sung was coaxing the users on Fader earlier?
Yeah, that was pretty shitty.
An extreme situation calls for an extreme response.
Interesting. Alright. Alright, Hae-sung, what do you got? Alright. Unfair acquisitions, reason for exceptions, investigation, panic attacks, contradictory, anonymous account, opinion staff list, audience list, outsourcing, favoritism. Ooh, outsourcing with him will be interesting. Aftermath, reason for exception. Honestly, I'm really curious about what he's going to say about the outsourcing. Well, if you don't have enough manpower, you'd have to hire others to do the job. That's it?
그럴지도.
Seems they've been gathering info randomly to the best of their ability.
그렇지.
It's not like they could read the minds of the contestants. What they needed was a cross-check. You sound so cool about it. They literally exposed your criminal past and you're about to get eliminated because of it. Why are you so cool about this?
맞지?
You didn't know? I'm at another level in terms of coolness. I hate you. You have such a nice design. Why does your personality suck? They spent the money, which is good for this economy.
그건
What does that mean? It's the money that was traded for your personal information.
그래서 뭐?
So what? Should I kneel down and wait for punishment? What is this man? They probably went to see some school friends and called it a day. Looks like the background check wasn't all that hardcore. Hae-sung brushed his hair back with his hand. His design is such— yeah, right? Oh, if only his personality wasn't agony. You know what? I'm changing my answer. He can die. They deserved it. They should have done their job.
괜찮아?
You really okay with that?
아 참.
What if I'm not? Should I rip up the contract and lie down on the floor? Whatever they investigated, the things they broadcasted weren't anything serious to the best of my knowledge. My fluctuation on that line was weird. It was for mutual benefit, and nobody crossed the line. Well, that was weird. honestly, some of it is true. Hmm? She's up
아이고,
anime glasses? As the saying go, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Inha was the only one who didn't get her past exposed.
그건
Do you approve of Sung Young's opinion?
아니라고.
You hurt my feelings. But what they say about Inha is true, though. She had a hard enough time anyway. Guess there's nothing much to reveal. God. He's another character that's hard to read, because he likes it when you... He likes it when he can explain things to people, but he also likes it when you put him in his place. So it's like... What the fuck do I choose? Those are such polar opposites. She had hard enough time as it anyway. I guess there's nothing much to reveal. I know he thinks she's got a past. I guess I'm gonna go with this.
아니,
Sure or not, Nina looked agitated. Fuck.
얼씨구.
Very sympathetic, aren't ya? What's so special about her past, huh?
알겠어?
We all got picked clean after joining the show.
저기
I thought you approved of how Sung Young ran Beastars.
아니지.
I'm just saying, we all know what to expect. It doesn't mean I'm okay with everything. Yu Sung frantically scratched his head with one hand.
봐봐.
The only thing I know about her past is that she's over 20 and that she used to be a dancer. What about us? They even aired the mistakes we made when we were in junior or high school. Junior high or high school.
그건
That didn't come out in the show.
네.
Hey, that was really sharp. What are you, a sharpshooter? It's not just me. I'm speaking on behalf of everyone else. You know we all got picked clean by the show. Although we haven't seen the real thing yet.
Hmm?
What do you mean?
몰라.
I don't know. If I told you, you'd probably pull that sharpshooter trick on me again. Betrayer's move, so to speak. I have no idea what the frick he's talking
Eh?
about. What the?
나 참.
Aw, don't look so hurt. Anyhow, Sung Young gave her a pass. That's probably what happened. Unknown past. Show covered Ina's life only up to a point of her crew years. Her life story before that was never mentioned. Other people found it odd. She's a clone. No. Oh my god. Alright, Inha, what's up? How are you doing? What's your month? I was gonna ask her about the fake panic attacks anyways, so this works. Sympathy votes from a story.
그랬었지.
It was often discussed on the show after they showed the footage of her panic attacks.
아니야.
Her life isn't defined by it. It's not like she was having panic attacks just for the camera, you know.
Ina's blue eyes quivered.
They pressured her with the cameras up to the point where she couldn't hold it anymore.
그래.
Yeah, she tried her best to avoid it.
아니었어.
What I saw back then couldn't be faked.
I was at a loss. I was angry at the staff for pushing her to her limits. It was clearly intentional. Yeah, she's got a lot of sympathy. So, we'll go with that. I got angry at the show for pushing her. It was clearly intentional.
So did you step forward?
어?
What?
그러니까
Did you step forward and fight the production crew after you got angry?
No, that's... Shit. Okay.
그래.
I'm sure everyone was flustered when they saw her having a panic attack.
그랬지.
You ran up to her immediately.
I thought she fainted.
그치만
But when I watched it on TV, they removed the part where I ran to her.
그래.
That scene was edited out. Oh, that's... fucky.
I guess they thought my action didn't fit my character.
어쨌든
Anyhow, Ju Young's seizure was as real as it could get. The production crew pressured her a lot in order to trigger a panic attack.
I couldn't believe they were doing it so openly.
Ju Young tried to hide it. It must have been shameful for her.
Panic attack. Chunyung was known to suffer from panic attacks after she left Beloved. That's all shit we know. Alright, what else? Audience list. You seem happy about this. Let's ask about it.
그래도
It's a good thing, though. They are almost done counting the audience. Yeah, I kind of feel relieved even though I didn't know any of them.
어?
Your family didn't come either?
No comment.
Okay, so that's 3 of us with no family who are here. Oh wait, 4. Right, Hee-sung, us, Inha, and Yu-hyuk. Interesting. Okay.
그러면
You said you didn't know any of them. That means your family didn't come.
왜?
Why are you pouncing on me?
아니야.
I'm not pouncing on anything. It was a logical conclusion.
야,
Forget it. What about you? Did someone come to see you?
나는
I didn't check the list, but I didn't invite anyone. And no one offered to come.
Not even the band members? What was the name? Musket Rider? Mustard Raid?
아닌 것 같아.
I don't think they're in the mood to cheer.
왜 그래?
Why are they treating you like that? If they got something to say, they should take it up with the production crew.
그건
They are already doing that.
Bravo. No, that came out wrong. I mean to say... I see.
어쨌든
It's every man for himself anyway. It's a chance to be on your own.
Meh.
뭐
Whether I know them or not, I just don't want anyone getting hurt or dying in here. Am I right?
그래.
You're right. I wouldn't want that for anyone.
We already lost some people, but...
Let's see. Some people? We've only lost Sungyung so far. Interesting. Okay. Public opinion.
내 참.
Yeah, nobody expected this would happen, but still. The stage came down and we had a dead person at hand. Although we haven't heard any news about it.
아무래도
They don't even know what to talk about first.
아닌 것 같아.
I wish I could be forgiving, but this is just pathetic. It's like they don't know the seriousness of the situation.
Yuna lowered her watch after briefly looking at it.
Checking it just makes me feel frustrated. Good grief.
Let's see, we should remain calm and crossing the line. Fusion is creasing everywhere. Let's do this. We can sympathize with her and it won't look cheap. This is too much. It's pandemonium in and out. Nice.
그런 거야?
I guess this is infuriating, even for a noble person like yourself.
틀렸어.
Noble. That's not the word that best describes me.
I thought you were such a noble person because I saw you looking dumb as usual, even when people called you a betrayer.
Nina crossed her arms and wiggled her index finger. That's a weird image.
있잖아.
For those in here, getting rescued is the top priority. We shouldn't fall for his games.
그렇잖아.
Right, but if that response continues, people out there could get affected.
예를 들어
They won't recognize the seriousness of the situation, and will try to find amusement from it.
그러면
And that would cause someone to act up like a bull in a china shop.
혹시
You're talking about Hye-sung.
그래.
Yeah, you saw his vain efforts, right? And we'll also have jerks like S. Sung-yoon crawling out from God knows where.
I do think this kind of atmosphere will. Do you think this kind of atmosphere will continue?
I can understand there's no command center at the moment, but that's not something you'd expect from the official account. What are they going to do about this disorderly atmosphere, huh?
Are we good? Oh, there's one more. Must have got a new one. Oh, here it is. Aftermath.
It's true I spaced out during the training for the finals. But it is actually because of the history of school violence.
네.
Although it wasn't the only reason.
혹시
Was there another reason?
그래.
Of course! I'm such a delicate person.
Around that time, I had a serious issue at hand. Hae-sung doesn't remember how he got through the training for the finals. There seems to be something other than the scandal. But he's keeping his mouth shut. A disability? Illness, perhaps? Because if he looked like winded and dazed, and he called himself a delicate person, he might have some kind of like, I don't know, something with fatigue, a autoimmune disorder, perhaps. Ah, shoot. Now I'm not sure if I should tell it or not. Hae-sung carefully chose his words. No, I'm not telling. Why waste time if you're not going to do it anyway?
뭐? 왜?
It was loading. Any problem with that? How can you ever comprehend my delicate heart? Delicate heart? Maybe he has heart problems. Or maybe he's just being a nerd. I still can't get the hang of it. I'll begin to talk when the time comes. Alright, we're done. No, we're not. What did I get from that? I got... Oh god, my brain died. It was... Let me save quickly. So, yes. Is he secretly a tsundere? He seems like one. Here we are. Okay, so favoritism... Did I save? Not sure if I actually saved or I just exited out. Okay. Well, we definitely saved that time. Alright, favoritism.
네.
Playing favorites? That came up some time after the preliminaries.
그랬었지.
I'm not just talking about the amount of screen time given to Hae-sung. They didn't take any action even after the exposure of his past.
그거야.
There were too many people during the preliminaries. The production crew tends to focus on the contestants who stand out.
인정해요.
Well, there's something I should admit.
그래?
Admit what?
I can't deny the fact that the show was favorable towards Hae-sung.
No more after the exposure to school violence. It's not like that now, is it? But why Hae-sung? Well, I'm more curious about this, so I don't really care if he hates me. But why him?
그거 있잖아.
But why Hae-sung? There are so many fine contestants.
그러니까요.
That's what I'm saying.
서해상.
Why Hae-sung out of all those contestants? Well, she deserves such a piece of blackmail. Let's move on to the next topic.
That came out of nowhere. Seal bit his lip.
They should have checked his background first before backing him up.
말도 안 돼요.
I didn't get it in the first place. There was a weird romance scandal right after the preliminaries, right? But at the time, the girl took all the blame and was eliminated.
그래.
Yeah, I remember.
그래도
But he didn't get any favors after the past of his school violence was revealed. Oh, was he in a relationship? Is that what they meant?
그 말은
But that's when he realized that he was a ticking bomb. We realized.
I felt like you guys were neglecting him.
Everything has its reactions, so we neglected him as much as we backed him up before. He should have nothing to say even if we kick him out the door.
Damn. Ciel can be kind of cold. Kind of like that. Privileged admitted. Ciel said that Sing Yong deserved the blackmail for her favoritism towards Hae-sung, but the exposure of Hae-sung's violent past made her abandon her favoritism. Alright, we got all the shiz. Let's see what's up. Yes. Alright, what the fook is up now? Keywords acquired. 22. Oof, Hae-sung hates me more. Sanity worsened, that's fine. Ooh, I got 2 ups with Ciel, that's good. Inha raised her hand.
생각 좀 해봤는데
I've been doing some thinking
저 S승연이란 놈 있잖아.
about Esu Seong.
역시 안이랑 관련 있는 것 같아.
I think Esu Young is someone here.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
안이라뇨?
Someone in here?
Inha pointed her finger at the floor.
여기.
Here, in this place.
What?
무슨 귀신 씨나라 까먹는 소리야?
You're not making any sense.
조금만 자세히 얘기해봐.
What are you saying exactly?
그러니까 예를 들면
I'm saying, for example,
서혜성이란 거지.
Sung-young could be Hye-sung.
와, 들켰네.
Wow, how did you know?
라고 할 줄 알았냐?
You wish.
나도 지금 저 새끼 뭐 하는 놈인지 난감하거든.
I'm going crazy here, trying to figure out what that bastard is all about.
이나 씨 깜짝 놀랐잖아요. 진짠 줄 알고.
You scared me, Ina. I thought you were being serious.
넌 오인 아닌 편 좀 적당히 들어.
Will you stop kissing up to Inha?
내 말은 쇼 관련자 같다는 소리야.
What I'm saying is Sung-young seems to be here, somehow related to this show here.
이나야, 지금 우리한테 중요한 건 S 승연이 아니야.
You know, we couldn't care less about Sung-young's identity. Actually, I care. I do.
Cute.
Raise his hand.
말 되게 쉽게 한다. 그럴만도 한가?
Are you sure, Gyu-hyuk? Oh, actually, it's not much trouble for you anyway.
알부자가 공돈 타먹는 거 대단한 흠도 아니지.
A rich guy making a bit more money? Not a big deal, right? Oof, looking bewildered, Gyu-hyuk looked at Do-yoon.
침묵의 한도연 씨는 어찌 생각하시나?
Do-yoon, what do you think? You've been awfully quiet. Soo-young, an anonymous account impersonating producer Sung-yoon Shin. The commotion the account has been creating is making everyone wary of one another. It's gonna be another one of those sections where I have to choose the correct evidence, and I'm gonna fuck it up again. This was the intent of Sung-young. It seems like their efforts have been successful. Do-yoon thought about the Sung-young, what Sung-young had been posting.
S 승연이 쓴 얘기들
The posts written by Sung-young.
대충 찍어서 떠들었다기엔
They couldn't
걸리는 점이 있었어.
have been random guesses.
그건
It's... Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay, it is true that Jung worked as a barista a long time after she had left Beloved. She even wore a name tag. Okay, they couldn't have known that because she always denied it, and she had a name tag. So this is one of them. Jung was known to suffer from panic attacks. People knew that. It is absolutely foul play if Gyu-hyuk received a scholarship on the excuse of financial hardship. He didn't, though. It was a referral program, I think. Ji-young was known to suffer from panic attacks. Treatment. She had hoped to maintain her privacy during the show. It's not that one. The show covered Ina's life only up to the point of her crew years. Her life story before that was never mentioned. Other people found it odd. Sales said that Sung-young deserved blackmail for her favoritism towards Hye-sung. The exposure of Hye-sung's violent past made her ban favoritism. Maybe it's a favoritism because it's either favoritism or unknown past. And I think it's favoritism because they talked about how like they tried to keep that between the staff and such. Like that was an actual thing that was going on. And you wouldn't be able to really notice. Well, I guess you could kind of notice that with the TV if you're watching it, but it would be tricky. I'm gonna go with this and pray. Let them continue.
영희 누나가 쉬는 동안 바리스타를 했단 거
Ju-young working as a barista when she wasn't in the show business.
나온 적 없는 얘기로 알고 있어.
That was never made public. Oops.
그래, 맞아.
You're right.
알아보는 게 싫어서 가명까지 썼는데.
I didn't want people to recognize me, so I even used a different name.
베스타에서 보여준 적도 없던 얘기고.
You never mentioned it on B-Stars either.
공황인데 얼굴 맞대는 일. 커피까지 즐기셨다는 사실도 나왔지.
You never said that you worked part-time meeting lots of customers or that you worked or that you enjoyed drinking coffee. Which is weird for someone with panic attacks.
서혜성, 너무 멀리 가지 마라.
Hye-sung, you're going too far.
쉬는 동안 무슨 일을 했는지 마음대로 찍을 수는 있어.
Anyone could make a guess about what she was doing after she left the idol business.
그치만 정확히 바리스타를 짚는 건 아무래도 이상해.
But they know exactly what she did, which is quite unusual. Okay, that's right.
본선 전까지는 혜성이를 부각시키는 편집이 많았어.
What kind of coffee do you like to drink? I like iced coffee mainly. Usually very creamy, very sugary. because I do not like black coffee. Let's see. Before the finals, B-Stars often gave Hee-sung more screen time.
띄워줄만 하니까 그런 거지.
That's just because the viewers wanted to see more of me.
근데 그건 방송만 봐도 알 수 있는 거잖아.
Okay, but it was pretty clear just by watching the show.
밀어준이 많이 하는 얘긴 그냥 시청자라도 할 수 있어.
Any viewer would say that there's been some favoritism.
그렇죠. 벌써 한 차례 휩쓸고 간 얘기고요.
Right, that's an old controversy that no longer interests others.
아무나 할 수 있는 말이었네.
Anyone could have said that. Oh my god.
괜한 소리 할 거면
왜?
아, 걸리는데
그냥 관심 좀. 규 장학금 베스타에서 다룬 적 없을 걸?
It was never mentioned on B-Stars. What? I was kind of skimming through because I thought I was going to have to redo it again. Oh, yeah, that's called... Oh, right, that was never mentioned. I'm a dumbass. It was never mentioned on B-Stars.
맞아. 학교 다닐 때 얘기 나온 적 없어.
Right. The show mentioned nothing about my school life.
나 바리스타 했던 것도 마찬가지야.
It's the same with my barista work.
베스타에서 나온 적 없어.
It was never mentioned on B-Stars.
Word. SI inside? Before S. Sung-young's post, Gyu-hyuk's scholarship and Ju-young's part-time job had been widely unknown. One of these days we'll get one of those sections done right.
Oh, are you suspecting us, the staff, again?
스텝이 다 구출이 됐니 말았니 하는 때예요.
We don't even know if all the staff has been rescued or not.
지금 저런 짓거리 할 만큼 한가한 사람 없어요.
Don't you think they have better things to do?
어이구야. 우리 장 FD가 또 스텝이라고 편을 드시네.
Wow, are you siding with your own kind?
친구라도 좀 만들어 놓고 편을 들면 내가 슬프진 않을 텐데.
But sadly, none of them are your true friends. You know that.
어쩌냐? 형아 눈물 날라 그런다.
Gosh, that's heartbreaking.
이제 막 구조돼서 구급차에 실려가는 판국이야.
They just got rescued, on their way to the hospital.
페이터로 저러고 있겠냐? 생각을 일이라도 하고 살아.
And you think they are having fun on Fader out of boredom? Be reasonable, for God's sake!
아니면 탈락자일 가능성은?
Could S. Sung-young be one of the eliminated contestants?
베스타 탈락자 말이야?
Do you mean B-Stars?
어느 정도는 뒷사정을 알 수도 있잖아.
They might know some of our personal stories.
떨어진 다음에 알긴 힘든 정보 같은데.
Don't you think they could have access to this information after they were eliminated? Or I don't.
떨어졌는데 저런다고 무슨 득을 보겠어.
Oh my god. I'm friended with someone playing Fortnite. I must unfriend them. Let's see.
What would they gain out of this when they had already been eliminated?
자기가 못 올라가면 끌어내리기라도 하려는 게 사람이니까.
It's human nature to drag everyone down upon failure.
그게 아니면
Or... With her head lowered, Ina raised her eyes and stared at the rest of the group.
여기 우리들 중에 하나
S.
어때?
Sung-young could be one of us.
개인적으로 알았던 걸 터뜨려서 아예 보내려고.
Trying to eliminate the others by spreading rumors which had been discovered accidentally? That would make you the most suspicious because your shit hasn't come out yet.
계정이 다르잖아. S 승연인데?
S-Soo-young is a different account from ours.
다른 계정 굴리는 거지. 부계정.
Maybe one of us is using another account.
워치 쓰는 거 서로
Are you
확인해 본
allowed to do
적도
that with the
없잖아.
phones? Probably. We never really cared about how other contestants were using their watches. The red herring, yeah. At that very moment, something flashed through Do-yoon's mind. Unlike what Ina said, it was actually impossible for contestants to use another account. Yeah, I was about to say the phone,
이나야 잠깐.
or the watch. Listen, Ina,
출연자가 부계정을 쓰는 건 불가능해.
it's impossible for contestants to use another account because... I'm gonna do this right. I have a 50-50 shot. Reason for collab, show executives pressing instruction. Well, this is fucking easy, but whatever. Same password, which can't be changed to make... Also, fader counts can't be changed either.
우리가 가진 건 워치 한 개뿐이잖아.
We each only have a single watch.
그런데 무슨 말이 하고 싶어?
So, what are you getting at? CL looking kind of sus right now.
일침 제대로네.
Wow, you hit the spot.
추리를 하시려면 근거를 확실히 대셔야죠, 오이나 씨.
If you're going to make an assumption, do it right, Miss O. I wonder if somebody is not logged into their normal Fader account, and Soo-young is actually the account linked to their phone. I'm not sure, or their watch. I'm not sure if that's possible? Maybe. Ina just stood there, lost for words.
도윤이 말대로야. 워치로는 공식 계정밖에 못 굴려.
Okay, the official account, so that doesn't work. And CL doesn't have a watch because he's baby. He might have one, he's just being secretive about it. Oh, that would make sense if they have Soo-young's watch and they're just literally tweeting from her account. That's really smart. Good thinking, Phantom. That's big brain moment.
Do-yoon is right. Each one of us can use only one official account allocated to each watch.
쇼에서 준 워치, 거기 공식 계정이 귀속된 상태잖아.
The official account is bound to the watch issued by the show.
우리 중에 S 승연이 있는 건 불가능하다는 거지.
That means none of us can be S Sung-yo. It's impossible. Alt accounts. The official Fader account is bound to the watch of each contestant, so another account can't be used. That would also clear up my thing about it being like, is it the official Soo-young or not? Ina took a step back and bit her lip.
기세 등등하시더니 어이가 없네 진짜.
Backing off now, huh?
멀티가 됐으면 내가 진작에 굴렸지.
If I could use multiple accounts, I would have done it already.
좋아. 인정해. 워치로는 안 된다는 거.
Fine, I admit it. It's not possible with the watch.
근데 다른 기기가 없다고 장담할 수 있어?
But do we know for sure that there aren't any other devices? That's true. Like, Soo-young could add something on
호기를
it.
모르시네. 물러날 줄도 알아야지.
Wow, you're tenacious, aren't you?
좋아. 다 까보면 되잖아.
Fine, why don't we just take out everything we have? Hye-sung confidently turned his pockets inside out. It looked like an inspection of personal belongings was about to take place.
세일. 특별한 거 있나 확인해봐.
CL, see if there's anything unusual.
네,
Oh,
알겠어요.
oh, okay. I got it.
The inspection was over. All they had was their own watch.
Bah.
Okay.
혹시나가 역시나지. 그렇죠. 인하님.
Yeah, they definitely could have had it hidden. Granted, weren't we all together when the tweet? Oh, automated tweets, right. You could set up automated tweets with the phone. That could be something you could do. And then you just like chuck it somewhere, yeah. Because automated tweets are a thing. Okay. What did you expect, Miss O?
알겠으니까 좀 꼬지 말아줄래?
Yeah, okay. Enough with your sarcasm.
그런데 우리 한 사람을 빼먹고 있잖아.
But we're leaving one person out of this. CL. Yep.
장세일 FD님.
CL.
엄연히 여기 계신 분인데 빼놓으면 서운하지.
We wouldn't want to hurt his feelings by leaving him out of this, right?
내가 뭐? 가진 게 없는데.
What about me? I don't have anything on me.
그거야 당신께서 하시는 말씀이시고요.
So you say. Hye-sung whacked his finger. Oh. What did I do?
메신저 백.
Your messenger bag.
거기 뭐가 들었는지 아무도 관심이 없네.
How come nobody's interested in what's in that bag? Sale grabbed the bag.
수첩 있다고 맨날 들고 다니는 거.
I just got my notebook. You're the one I always carry with me.
수첩 하나만 들어가기엔 너무 큰데.
Serious?
너무나도 커.
Seriously? You need a bag of that size to carry a little notebook?
자기 빠져나왔다고 아주 난사하는구나 너.
Just because you're off the list doesn't give you the right to fire blindly at someone else.
난사인지 적중인지 까 보면 알겠지.
Well, we'll know if you're firing blindly or not when you show us what you've got in your bag. Yi-sung came forward, and Seol took a step back in response.
개인적인 물건이야. 왜 출연자도 아닌 사람을 잡아?
This is a personal item. Respect my privacy. I'm not even a contestant.
Yeah, this is
우리를
weird.
위해서인데 협조 좀 해달라고.
Hey, it's good for the public, good. Please cooperate with us.
의심병의 아이콘 오이나님도 한 말씀 얹어주시죠.
Time for you to step forward, Miss O the Doubter.
이나 씨,
Ina.
그게
Well,
아깐 내 생각에 빠져서 좀 오버했어.
sorry. I got carried away.
기분 나빴을 거야. 미안해.
I apologize if you were offended. They've got some weird stuff going on there. I wonder if they're in a relationship.
에?
Excuse me? I thought it was one-way simping, but this seems not as one-way as I thought. Ye-sung turned back to face Inha.
지금 뭐라고 하신?
What did you just...
까보라는 둥 물고 늘어져서 미안하다고.
I said I was sorry for suggesting an inspection.
딴기기 어쩌고 말도 안 되는 소리였는데.
About other devices and all. That didn't even make sense. Feeling awkward, Ye-sung scratched the back of his neck.
아 저기 그래 인정하니까 좋잖아.
Oh, well, it's nice to see you admitting your mistake.
워낙 드문 장면이라 좀 익숙하지가 않네.
I'm just not used to it since it's a very rare case. Ye-sung suddenly raised his head and touched the watch.
아 그래 우리가 이렇게 마주보고 떠드는 중이잖아.
Oh yeah, we're always facing one another when we talk.
근데 페이터의 S 승연이 또 글을 딱 올렸다면?
And what if S. Sung-young writes a post on Fader while we are quarreling?
굳이 이 난리를 안 쳐도 외부인으로 끝나는 얘기였잖아.
Then none of us is S. Sung-young for sure. We don't have to go through all the trouble in that case. Ye-sung suddenly fell silent.
혜성아, 왜 그래?
What's wrong, Ye-sung? Ye-sung flashed his teeth in anger. What is up with him? As previously announced, the Real Survivor Edition Buried Stars will continue. The cameras are all buried, so I'm gonna use Fader. B-Stars Annihilation is their handle, or like their at. That's interesting. The contestants with the fewest votes will be eliminated. The loser will be killed. Only the top contestant will survive. Ah, that's why there's a thing on the phone that shows you how many votes each person's got. From now on, do your self-promotion to go up in the rank. The judging standard is honesty, confessing your wrongdoings and make an apology to your fans.
미친 소리도 정도껏 해야 개성이지. 이게 진짜.
This bastard. I can't take this their bullshit anymore. Yeah. Seal's got something up. And also the fact that S. Sung-young's only going after the contestants, it's like, his hands
되는
begin to
대로 말하는
tremble.
거야. 신경 쓸 필요 없어.
S. Sung-young is blabbering whatever comes to their mind. Forget about them.
필요가 있고 없고를 떠나서 이건
Forget about S. Sung-young or not. This idiot. Next results will be announced on the hour. Hye-sung can go up in the ranking? Please show us lots of love and support. You don't bother to vote. What? That's weirdly worded.
이름 달고 자꾸 개소리를 지저대잖아.
They're using Se-young's names to spew nonsense. Yeah, apology videos never work. Just when Do-yoon was about to intervene, Hye-sung began to busily type something into his watch.
이 새끼랑 맞다이 좀 까야겠어.
I'm going head-on with this jackass. Who are you? Pretending to be the producer and talking bullshit? Knock it off. Ah, Hye-sung, won't you show your respect to me? Are you revealing your true colors? Please don't change. Are you scared of having no one on your side? I told you, confess to your sins and be honest if you still want to raise your rank. You intend to impersonate Sung-young?
어떤 건 팩트로 조져야 돼.
I'll make sure this jackass gets their facts straight. Who's the troll now? Sung-young is already dead. I saw her myself. So stop talking bullshit.
야, 뭐 하는 짓이야?
Hey, what are you doing?
공유, 미친 듯이 올라가고 있어.
The number of shares is skyrocketing.
That's not good. All the attention and shock of the world rang through my head. Yep.
봐, 대답 안 하네. 이거 잠수 탔지?
See? S. Seung-young is not answering. They went AWOL on me. Funny how Ye-sung was chastising me about wanting to do this exact thing, and then he goes and does it. Yeah, this is all on a social media app. It's basically like Twitter, but not. Ye-sung's voice was shaking.
이젠 사칭 따위 못해. 꺼져버리라고.
They won't be impersonating her anymore. Screw S. Seung-young. To be continued? What do you mean? I want to still play. Current rankings. Oh, there's been a lot of votes. Yeah, wish might come true. We shall see. Sanity lowered. Alright, normal, normal. Trusted, trusted, trusted. Okay, cool.
이거 괜찮은 거야?
Did we do the right thing?
그럼 헛소리 하는 걸 계속 두고 봐?
We can't just sit around and do nothing while watching this bullshit.
그치만
You chastised me for wanting to do the same thing. But
생방을 날려야 짜진다고.
we need to strike them first. Internal conflict. Period with S. Seung-young, who pretended to be Seung-young. Ye-sung posted a comment about Seung-young's death. Anger has turned him blind. Oh boy.
공수 벌써 1000이 넘었어.
It's got over 1,000 shares already.
Literally a buried star. Ayy, Lamau. As the number of shares grew, the number of responses began to increase as well. Who's this troll now? Seung-young is already dead. I saw her myself. Stop talking bullshit. Big bomb exploded. What? Yeah, Sung did something stupid. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm curious how the deaths are gonna work. Producer's dead? Really? And what is that count posting comments? So wrong. You shouldn't tell a lie to attract attention. Hae-sung, you're out of your mind. Criticism dominant. Hae-sung's careless exposure of Seung-young's death was criticized by the survivors as well as the many Fader users. Yeah, I wonder why. Checking it. The official account doesn't know. Is it a lie? It's so out of the blue. Is it true that he revealed Seung-young's death while fighting with a troll online? Hae-sung's not a Fader newbie. How can he do that? The building came down. Rescue operations still underway. It's not that time to blame Hae-sung for what he said. Shame on you people. It can't be true. There was no news about that. Hae-sung must have been mistaken. If Hae-sung's claim is true, then what will happen, huh? I'm assuming the killer or like S. Seung-young is in the building with us, and they're gonna like, there's gonna be a moment where it's like, everybody, let's split up, and then someone's gonna end up dead when we reconvene. Seung-young shouldn't really dead. Alright. Victims, what's real? Jesus, so many posts.
야, 공식 계정이 얻어 터지는데?
Hey, the official count is getting bashed.
난리 났네.
What a crowd.
야, 어쩔 거야?
Man, what are you going to do about this?
뭘 어째? 어차피 알려질 얘기 아니야?
Do what? They were going to find out anyway.
검토해서 공식 발표하는 거랑 네가 깝친 게 똑같냐?
There's a difference between a validated official announcement and your verbal throw-up.
공식 계정 맞는 거 안 보여? 너 때문이잖아.
The official account is getting attacked, all because of you.
그게 대수야?
So what?
저딴 거 잘 대응하라고 돈 받는 거잖아.
That's what you get paid for, right? To take countermeasures.
나 쥐어 터질 땐 쌩 까더니 대단한 의리 나셨다?
Why are you being all loyal now? You were quiet when they were flaming me. Ju-young raised her hand to interrupt CL.
사망자 뉴스 떴어.
There's news about Seung-young's death.
Confirmed dead person's identity at the accident site of buried stars. First. Seung-young Shin? Timing is so perfect. Very Stars producer Shin Shin found dead. Third. Third? Not first? So they found other dead people? Uh-oh. There was an official announcement about Sung Young's death. Thanks to Hyung Sung's spoiler, the situation had gotten all mixed up.
공식 계정에도 발표 나왔어.
There's also an announcement on the official account. Leading our show, producer Sung Young Shin has passed away from an accident. May she rest in peace. We feel deeply responsible for this incident. We will do our best to rescue the remaining survivors inside. We will cooperate with authorities to find out the cause and prevent any damages from the interruption of broadcasting. Oh yeah, she did say there were others who died. The redhead? Honestly, he's such a freaking firecracker, I don't think it's him just because it's so obvious, if that makes sense. Alright, official death. Sung Young's death was first disclosed by Hye Sung, then covered by the media pretty soon. In addition, the Beastars official account also confirmed her death by offering condolences. Very shitty condolences, but condolences nonetheless.
방송 중단 어쩌고는 뭐야?
What's that about stopping the show?
아, 등 떠밀려서 쓰니까 저 모양이지.
The account manager must have been pressured into writing it.
Sale frowned.
너무 성급해. 욕 먹고 뉴스 떴다고 바로 간 것 같은데.
It's too hasty. I think the account manager went right for it when people began to criticize the show after the news.
메시지
yeah.
관리를 해야지. 한 번에 하나씩. 저럼 어떡하냐고.
It's not the right way to do it. He should take care of the messages one by one.
몰매 맞으니까 공식도 움직이는구만.
I think it's CL trying to corner him. I could see that. That definitely makes a lot of sense. I'm just trying to figure out... I guess if we're working with the... Whoever did it took Sung Young's phone, that theory, it would be easy for anyone to do it. So CL... And plus we didn't search his bag, yeah. CL is definitely the most sus at the moment. If the comments were set up ahead of time? True. I don't know, he seems a little too sporadic for my liking at the moment. Oh yeah, they did comment on his posts. Huh. That's a good point. So it couldn't have done auto-tweet. Tricky. Alright, something to keep in mind then. The official account is finally responding after taking a beating.
혜성아, 너 지금 무슨 말을?
Sung, what are you...
배우신 분이 그렇게 이해가 느려서 어디다 써먹어?
You need to catch on faster.
되게 속 편해 보인다.
Do you even know what's happening here?
됐고 방송 중단으로 피해 안 입게 한다. 무슨 뜻이겠어?
Forget it. Well, what do you think it meant when they said they wanted to minimize the possible damage to the show?
구조되면 어떻게든 이어할 여지가 있다는 거야.
It means there's a possibility that they'll continue the show after everything is settled.
넌 진짜로 진짜다.
You're really something.
베스타 문 닫으면 어차피 다 쫑이야. 기회잖아.
If Beastars is dropped, then it's over for everybody, right? This is an opportunity.
이 난장판을 내고 기회 운운해?
How can you talk about opportunities after creating this mess?
웃고 자빠졌네.
You're laughing?
그럼 울어?
What do you want me to do then? Cry?
공식 계정이 낸 공식 입장이야. 어쨌든 오더 받고 쓴 거라고.
It's an official announcement. It's an official statement made by the official account. The account manager was instructed to announce it.
그런다고 투표 수가 움직일 것 같아?
Do you think that'll change the votes?
아까 깝쳤을 때랑 똑같은 끝일 텐데.
Nothing's going to be changed. Nothing's going to change.
와, 진짜 내 편 하나도 없네.
Wow, so I've got nobody on my side.
세일 씨, 신 PD님 없다고 너무 기고만장인데?
Mr. Chang, you've been in way over your head ever since Sung Young died.
무대 무너졌다고 개념까지 무너지네.
Did your sense of rationality collapse together with the stage?
신임 총괄 PD신가? 출연자 인사드려요?
Oh, are you going to be the next producer? Should I treat you with much respect?
말이 심하잖아. 어쩌고 싶은데?
You're being offensive. What is it you want?
Ye-sung put on a crooked smile and looked at Do-yoon.
알면서들 물어보긴.
You already know. Why do you even bother to ask?
도윤이 형은 내 상황 이해하잖아. 아니야?
Do-yoon, you understand my situation, right? How was that? I cannot understand him. You are fucking insane.
어떤 이유든 이런 난장판은 안 돼.
Whatever the reason, I can't allow this kind of mess. Sorry, dude.
우리 5위랑 4위야.
Look,
위기의식 공유하는 거 아니었어?
look, you're second to last. Aren't you supposed to feel threatened?
형도 꼴찌가 뭔 발악인가 싶나 봐.
Do you think I'm acting out of desperation just because I'm the one in last place?
저 S 승연인지 뭔지가 최하위 죽는다니까 쫄아서 설치는 것 같고.
Just because that creep said that last place would die? Yeah. Hae-sung put his hand around his watch and took a step back. Beads of sweat rolled down his pale face.
그래, 좋아.
Okay, fine. Hae-sung glanced toward the back and put on a crooked smile.
나만 또라이지?
So I'm the only weirdo here, huh?
페이터 한다고 갈구고 PD님 사칭하는 미친놈한테 나라고 하질 않나?
You guys nag at me for being active on Fader and suspecting me as S-seung-young.
그 자식 입 닥치게 하니까 또 사람 찍어 누르고.
Now that I'm proven innocent, you try to pull rank on me.
내가 그렇게 만만해? 꼴찌라고 사람 무시해?
Do I look that soft to you? Do you ignore me because I'm last on the list?
실실거리고 다니니까 개뿔도 없어 보여?
You think I'm nobody just because I'm acting a little silly.
혜성아, 진정하고 얘기를 좀 들어봐.
Ye-sung, calm down and listen to me.
가까이 오지 마!
Don't come any closer.
나 단독 행동을 좀 해야겠어.
I'd better take action on my own.
내 포지션 확실하게 얘기해 줄게.
I'm going to state my position clearly.
난 베스타 계속 할 거고 뭐라고 하든 상관 안 해.
I don't care what anybody says. I'm not giving up on B-stars.
베스타 무너졌다고. 여기가 아직도 무대로 보여?
B-Stars is over. This isn't your playground anymore.
계속 한대잖아. 그럼 이기면 만사 오케이잖아?
If he's the mastermind and he plans on facing the death, I'm not sure how he'd pull off the other one, so I don't think that would work. They said the show's going to continue. Then all I have to do is win, right?
페이턴이 인기 투표니 사실 난 그런 거 없어도 괜찮아.
Fader, popularity vote, I don't care about any of that.
비장의 무기가 있으니까.
I have aces in the hole. Ye-sung continues, slowly moving backwards.
야, 집착 좀 그만해.
Hey, you're obsessed with all this.
다 따라오지 마. 내 얘기 혼자 듣고 싶을 테니까.
Stop following me. I want to deal with this alone. As Ina hesitated, Ye-sung turned and headed down the central corridor. Yep, I knew it. We're gonna split up and he's gonna die. Unbearable on purpose? Maybe. Yeah. This guy's raising some heavy death flags right now. It's dangerous by yourself! Yoo-hyuk's shouts echoed around the ruins. The rest of the group looked at one another nervously. Go after him?
저대로 두면
If we leave him alone.
냅둬요.
Don't bother him.
아까 복도 봤잖아. 잘못하면
You know what kind of shape that corridor's in. If something goes wrong.
신경 끄면 알아서 기어 나올 텐데 관심 주면 더 날뛰어요.
He'll crawl out of there when he's bored enough. Give him more attention. He'll just go crazy.
규혁이 말이 맞아. 무대 뒤가 위험해 보여서 돌아온 거잖아.
Gyo-hyuk is right. We came back because the backstage looked dangerous.
텀을 둬야 쟤도 뚜껑 열린 거 닫죠.
He needs time to let it go.
지 혼자 이 악물고 덤비기는 뭐가 바뀐다고.
He can thrash and rage about it all he wants. But what's that going to change?
뭘 안다고.
He knows nothing.
Heesung split from the group after having conflicts with other survivors. Uh-oh.
지금은 놔두죠.
Master Sword anime hair guy. Oh my god. Let's give him some space for now. Nothing will calm him down right at this moment. I don't want to give him space.
도윤아, 그치만
Do-yoon, but
아예 내버려 두자는 게 아니에요.
I'm not saying we should ignore him.
많이 흥분한 것 같으니까 잠시 동안만요.
Just give him some time to let off some steam. The others nodded, looking at one another. Also, I'm curious, can I save during these parts? I can't. That's so freaking stupid. Alright.
아까 눈 봤어? 완전 핑 돌았던데.
did you see his eyes? They were mad.
더 나갔으면 가만 안 뒀어요.
If he'd gone on any further, I would have done something.
Right, of course he would have. Sale pretended to be calm, but his voice was shaking.
정말 괜찮을까?
Will he really be okay?
오래 둘 수는 없어. 여차하면 뛰어가야지.
We can't leave him alone for too long. We'll have to go help him if anything happens.
갈만한 데는 대기실 아니면 화장실이겠지.
He probably went to either the lounge or the restroom.
흥분을 가라앉혀야 할 텐데.
I hope he simmers down. Yoo-hook let out a brief sigh, looking at the door.
워치 가진 분들 메신저랑 페이터 한 번만 확인해 주세요.
Could you guys use your watches to check Messenger and Fader?
서혜성이 뭐라고 해놓은 건 없어요?
Fucking thumb.
Did Hee-sung post any comments?
Just then, Do-yoon felt the buzz of a notification on his wrist. Yo, Do-yoon.
혜성이야?
Is it Hee-sung?
네. 메시지가 왔어요.
Yeah, he sent me a message.
양반은 못 되는 놈이네.
Speak of the devil.
You okay? Where are you? I gotta talk to you. Just the two of us, okay? Dressing room. Come alone and meet me.
뭐라고 그래?
What is he saying?
둘이서만 얘기 좀 하자는데?
He wants to talk to me alone.
무슨 꿍꿍이로
What is he up to?
무기가 있다는 둥 그랬는데.
He said he had aces in the hole.
별 대단하지도 않은 걸로 정신 승리하는 거겠죠.
Probably nothing. I think he's just trying to protect the small amount of pride he has left.
가 볼 거지?
You'll go see him, right?
네. 여기서 쉬고 계세요.
Yes, you should stay here and get some rest.
언니는 내가 챙길게.
I'll take care of her.
그나저나 왜 혼자 오래? 불안하겠으리.
Why does he want to talk to you alone? This is making me feel nervous already.
메신저로 다 얘기하든지 전화를 하든지.
He could use text messaging or talk to us over the phone.
별일 아닐 거야. 괜찮겠지.
It's probably nothing important. He'll be okay.
혼자 흥분해서 설레발치다 사고라도 내면.
I'm just worried if his anger gets him in trouble.
혼자 오랬지만 같이 갈까?
I know we asked for you only, but how about I go with you?
아까 상태 그대로면 위험할지도.
If he's still mad, he might...
괜찮아. 갔다 올게.
I'll be fine. See you soon. Ju-young, who was leaning against Inha, raised her head.
지금은 좀 진정했을지도 몰라.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
He might have calmed himself down a bit.
어떻게든 달래는 쪽으로 부탁해.
Try to coax him somehow.
혜성이가 제 말은 그럭저럭 듣는 편이니까
He listens to me more than to you guys.
시키는 대로 가서 얘기해 볼게요.
I think it would be best to go to talk to him, as he asked.
상황 보고 나서 꼭 알려줘.
Come back and let us know what happened.
걱정하지 마.
Of course, don't worry. I don't think he'd sacrifice himself. He doesn't seem like the type to do that. Alright, let's see. Where the frickety are you, dude?
혜성아,
Ye-sung. Do-yoon turned the dressing room doorknob, but the door did not open.
잠갔어.
He's locked himself in.
나야, 말한 대로 왔어.
It's me. You asked me to come. After a short pause, Ye-sung's voice came from the other side of the door.
혼자 왔어?
Are you alone?
그래, 네가 시킨 대로.
Yes, as you asked. The door opened slightly, and Ye-sung stuck his head out.
들어와.
Come in. Do-yoon stared at Ye-sung blankly.
형, 내 얘기 듣고 있어?
Do-yoon, are you listening to me?
사퇴하라고.
I want you to drop out of the audition. Bitch! Dropout request. Ye-sung called out Do-yoon to force him to resign. I'll probably do the same to the other contestants. Fine.
따로 불러서 하려는 얘기가
Is that all you wanted to say?
이것이 뭐겠어?
What else? Ye-sung licked his parched lips.
공식 계정 봤지?
You saw what the official count said, right?
구조되고도 베스타 이어지는 거면 난 남아야 돼.
If B-Stars continues after our rescue, I must remain on the show.
지금 투표 쓰면 내 자리 날라가.
If the votes don't change in my favor, I'll be eliminated.
그러니까 형이 좀 사퇴해줘. 어?
So I want you to drop out for me. Will you?
페이터로 쓰든 장세일이한테 전화하라고 하든.
What was that? Oh. I had a coat hanger and fell off. Whoops. Use Fader to tell CL to deliver your resignation message, or whatever.
핑계는 뭘로 대도 괜찮으니까.
Just give him your best excuse.
그래, 걔 핑계 대면 되겠다. 페이터의 그 미친놈 S승현.
Oh yeah, why don't you mention about S Sung-young, the troll on Fader?
걔한테 휘둘리기 싫어서 자진 사퇴한다고 해.
Just tell CL you're quitting because you're getting too much stress from the troll.
타임라인 꼴 봐봐.
Look how messy this timeline is. Sure, the people trapped in there might have seen Shunus and dead on the murder threat. So creepy. What is the official count? What is the official count is doing? Alright. The contestants are being blackmailed in real time. Go catch the lunatic to protect the remaining survivors. You need to check whatever the S Sung-young is saying is true or not, but either way, they need to shut up? I'd reconsider S Sung-young. Holy crap, their forecast on the forced elimination of the loser is true.
그 새끼가 꼴찌를 주기니 많이 했잖아. 지금 개판 5분 전이야.
This stupid troll even announced they kill whoever's in last place. What the hell? Murder threat. Anonymous user S Sung-young claimed the contestant in last place would die at 2 a.m. Sound like a murder threat. What are we at right now?
누구 하나 사퇴한다고.
I missed the 2 a.m.
그게
part.
뭐라 할 놈도 없어.
At this point, it would seem natural for you to drop out, and no one will blame you. It's like 11:50 or something, right? Or not 11:50. 0:50, 12:50 in time. Seeing that Do-yoon was lost for words, Ye-sung's expressions began to change.
형, 베스타에 큰 욕심 없다 아니었어?
Do-yoon, I thought you weren't that attached to the show.
선비인 척 고고하게 굴어본 것뿐이야?
Were you just pretending as if you were not interested?
그럼 나도 생각이 있어.
Then I have an idea.
어떤 생각?
What idea?
폭로할 거야.
I'll expose your secret.
형, 정말로 배신자가 맞다고.
I'll tell the world that you really betrayed your friends.
대체 무슨 얘기를 하는 거야?
Whoa, that was a lot of sanity. What on earth are you talking about?
이제 내 얘기를 진지하게 들을 마음이 생겨?
Do you feel like taking me serious now? Do-yoon felt like fainting, but tried to regain his focus.
바로 쳐져가지고서는
Don't freak out.
형은 뭐 나도 아닌 거 알아.
I know you didn't betray your friends, bro.
아 그럼 왜 말을 그런 식으로 했어?
And why did you talk to me that way?
이렇게 혼자 가버리는 건 뭐고?
And why did you leave all of us?
어우, 한수 접으니까 바로 쏴대네.
As soon as I back off, you're all over me.
혜성아, 무대로 돌아가자.
Ye-sung, let's go back to the stage.
안 돼.
No.
끝장 보고 나갈 거야.
I'm not leaving until we resolve this.
싸움이라도 하게?
You're going to fight me.
말이 돼? 내가 쳐맞지.
No way, you'd beat the crap out of me.
형 먼저 부른 건 제일 만만해서 그랬어.
I called you first because you're my bro. Nice.
그러냐?
I see.
얼굴 보니까 역시 어렵네. 블러핑 치는 것도 쉽지 않아.
But while confronting you, I found it's hard to bluff you.
무기가 어쩌고 한 거 역시 블러핑이었어?
You said about having an ace in the hole. That was the bluff? That was a bluff?
아니거든? 진짜 있어 무기.
What? I really do have aces up my sleeve.
뻥 아냐. 형 거가 없어서 그렇지.
I'm not lying. I just don't have one to use against you.
바로 거기까지 들어가긴 좀 치사하다 싶었어.
I thought it would be a cheap shot to get into it.
이제 블러핑 집어치우고 건더기 있는 사람한테 쇼부 봐야겠어.
Forget the bluffing. I'll just call someone I can negotiate with. Ye-sung looked to the side and smacked his lips. Ye-sung just confessed that he had no secret weapon to use against Yoon. He was acting as if he's had something to disclose on everyone else. Is he going to call the contestants one at a time and ask each of them to drop out? Was he really up to... What was he really up to? What did he mean when he said he had an ace in the hole?
혜성아, 나랑 얘기 좀 해.
Ye-sung, can we talk? Yu-Yun decided to talk with Ye-sung calmly while not provoking him. Autosave. Ooh. Ooh, so it's like 50 minutes until the person last dies. Interesting. I think I'm gonna call it here. This is a good stopping point. Because I gotta go to work soon. So I gotta get ready. But yeah. Next stream, hopefully, we'll get to 2. Or like 2 in universe. So we'll actually see who, see if we finally get our first death. Well, besides Sung Young. But I mean, like, main character death. I'm excited. I'm very, very curious. But, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me for this stream, gamers. This is the last stream of the week, so don't have my stream schedule up yet, but I will get that figured out on Monday. Back what happened? I'm just wrapping up the stream. Basically, Hye-sung asked us to drop out of the competition. We said no. He tried to blackmail us, but he didn't have anything on us. He like just straight up said, I can't blackmail you. You're like the one person I consider a friend here. And now we're trying to calm him down, basically. So that hopefully he doesn't die. Yeah. But yeah, that's a last minute wrap up for the stream. So yeah. Thanks for showing up, me guys. I'll see you the next time we stream. Whatever that may be. Alrighty. Bye-bye.